Good morning, everybody. It is May 24th. Today, you're going to need your chair, a pair of weights, a yoga block, and your body towel. We're going to be doing several different things, several different styles of working out, and just kind of keep pushing through there. Remember, it's up to you to add the intensity depending on how you feel today. If you're feeling kind of low, just keep that low steady going. If you're feeling a little spicy, then you take it up a notch, but pull it back when you need to. But you have to push and pull yourself just like you would in any other day. We're going to start off by doing a round of cardio. We're going to do 10 different cardio things at 20 seconds each and just kind of continually go and do that just to kind of get our legs warmed up. Remember to be moving your arms, using your arms to help you move through the cardio, and we will get going. And of course, since I can't get Snotty British Lady plugged directly into my computer, I have to do it vocally. So there's going to be a 5-second countdown. And hey, I'm going to have some music playing underneath it too, because why not? All right, here we go. I'm going to let the music play. It is what it is. We're going to start by keeping our feet flat on the ground and pretend to march. And go. So you have to move your legs. Your knees and your hips need to move, but your feet need to be flat on the ground. Make sure your arms are moving. We're doing this for 20 seconds. The next one we're going to do is going to be from this position, toes up march. You're going to lift your toes. In 3, 2, 1, lift your toes. So your toes are the only thing lifting from your foot wise. Hands are still going. And if we're doing toes, you know what's coming next, right? That's right. You'll plant your toes and lift your heels. We'll do that in 3, 2, 1. Go to heel march. And you have to kind of shift what your arms are doing as you shift places in your body. Get those hips, shoulders, elbows, ribs, all involved. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to switch it where we lift up our toes and we march on our heels. 3, 2, 1. So your heels have to come off the ground. That's what you're marching on. Just a little bit of balance here. Dun, 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 dun. All right, and we're going to switch to toes when the timer comes. 3, 2, 1, and up on our toes. You can take bigger steps now. Move a little more freedom to move. Good. Now the next one, we're going to switch and march on the outside edge of our feet. So you don't have to go very far for that, but it's that roll out of your feet. In 3, 2, 1. So you're here. So you're using that outside edge of your shoe, kind of taking your knees out to the outer edge. Giving your ankles a little something, something. We don't do this very often. And we'll do a regular march next. And 3, 2, 1. Regular march, regular march. Mm-hmm. Next one, we're going to stay in a regular march, but we're going to go to a little hip hinge position, what we call the bicycler. So bicycle sit. And 3, 2, 1. So you're here. So now you've got your glutes engaged while you're marching. Good. The next one that comes up, we'll come out of the bicycle and go to high knees. 3, 2, 1. And of course, the last one is going to be our wide sumo of the high knees. So go to your wide stance in 3, 2, 1. Pick it up. So you're using your arms and your body to do this big, wide sumo march. Getting everything warmed up and ready to go. And 3, 2, 1, and done. Everybody give yourself a good little shake out there. Little heel lift. We've already done the knee lift. All right, if you would, pick up your towel, okay? Let me grab something right quick. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Everybody remember where your colors are? Your green and your blue are here. Your yellow and your red are here. Now, I'm not going to hold this, but I want to remind you where all your colors are going to be. What you'll do is you're going to step and take your towel that direction or sweep it back, okay? You're going to do color grid for 2 minutes doing your step and sweep. Take a big step, do a big arm raise. That is what you're going to do. So this is part of the arms. You're still doing a little cardio, but you're adding the arms into it. So she always starts with green. Here we go. Green. Whoops, sorry. I always pressed the wrong button. Green. Blue. Red. Yellow. Green. Yellow. Blue. Red. Green. Blue. Red. Yellow. Blue. Green. Red. Yellow. Blue. Red. Yellow. Green. Blue. Yellow. Red. Green. Yellow. Blue. Red. Green. Yellow. Blue. Green. Red. Green. Yellow. Blue. Red. Blue. Yellow. Green. Red. Yellow. Red. Green. Blue. Red. Green. Yellow. All right, you guys, put your towel down. Give yourself a good little shoulder roll there. I'm going to turn the volume on this up from myself, mainly because I can't hear it very well. There we go. So we're going to switch to color, and you're going to switch to weights. So pick up your little weights. And as we do our clock step, I'm tipping the clock, sorry. You'll simply do your step and your front arm raise, your side arm raise, or your back arm push. Now, I highly suggest you do singles on everything but 12 and 6 because we're going to be doing more arms and there's no point in wearing yourself out. Now, if you really want to, you can. That is up to you. All right, here we go. Starting with 8, 6, 4, 10, 3, 2, 11, 9, 7, 12, 5, 1, 3, 10, 9, 4, 8, 5, 2, 12, 1, 7, 11, 6, 7, 5, 6, 12, 2, 4, 1, 9, 8, 3, 10, 11, 11, 1, 9, 3, 7, 4, 6, 5, 10, 12, 2, 8. And we are done with that. So go ahead and put your weights down. We're going to get our yoga block out at this point. And we are going to put it however you want it. So you can have it at level 1, level 2, or level 3. And at any point during this drill, you can change it. But we're only doing it for 1 minute because we're doing stepping over it laterally, okay? I'm going to start with mine at level 2. I'm going to bring my other timer up. Change it real quick. Dun, 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 dun. All the things, y'all. All the things. And no rest. No cool down. And 1 round. All right. So basically, we're going to step over this for 1 minute. Change the levels, but make sure you're picking up both of your feet and you have room to get both feet on both sides, okay? Do not do this. Do not step over with your lead foot and then bring your other foot around. Same thing here. You don't want to step over and then pick it up behind. You want to pick it up even with. So you're picking that knee up in front of you. All right, here we go. So just 1 minute of stepping over laterally. Again, you can change your block height, but pick those knees up in front of you. Don't pick your feet up behind you. Pick your knees up in front of you. Bring your feet forward. Exaggerate how high you think it should be. All right. The reason why I capped this at 1 minute, so we wouldn't be all dead by the time we got done. And that's okay. Not being dead, just being done. All right. And again, if you want to change your height, you can do that at any point. And just keep doing your step over. Exaggerate picking up those knees. Good. Whatever. We're going to be doing stuff with hands in a minute, Miss Martha. Do not worry about that. We're just doing legs right now. But you can always add, all right? I say that as if you shouldn't, but you can. You can do whatever you want to. It's your body. You get to figure it out. Shake it out. Now, I do want you to take it low because what you're going to do, and if you don't want to use your yoga block, you can use your body towel. What you're going to do is you're going to step forward over it and back, which means you still have to pick your feet up. So if you don't feel comfortable with the block and you want to use your towel, throw your towel down, get that set. All right. So forward over and back. Make sure you're switching your lead foot too. So don't always lead with your dominant foot. Make sure you can lead with your non-dominant foot as well. Here we go. Fore and aft. So you're just going to step over it. Make sure you're picking those feet up high enough that you're not kicking whatever you're stepping over. Make a very definite show to yourself of stepping over it. A lot of times at home, we'll have like a fan or something plugged in and the cord is strung, and you have to exaggerate picking your feet up and stepping over it to make sure you clear it. How many of y'all are, when you fill up with gas, you're guilty of stepping over the fuel pump cord that's hanging there because you have to get to the other side? Exaggerate picking your feet up. Okay? Real world application on this. Picking those feet up to step over something. Even stepping backwards. And we are done. All right, let's go ahead and pick this up and out of the way. I'm going to set our timer for the 10 minutes. So we're only doing 7 things. And we are going to have a rest period of roughly 20 seconds. Let me get that on here. Because I want you to have a chance to grab something to drink in between time if you need to, okay? Speaking of which, if you need water, get that now. All right. For our 10-minute blast, we're going to be doing jacks, seated or standing jacks. You choose. Curls, hip hinge, reverse sit or knee lift. So go ahead and get your chair in place to where you want it to be. Okay. Overhead press. How high do you want to press? Pick it up. We're going to be doing a Roman twist, and I'll give you specific instructions on that. And then our side four touch, and then we're going to cool down depending on how much time we have left. Okay. Starting with jacks. So if you want to sit down and do jacks, get yourself seated. Otherwise, we are going to be ready to go. As soon as I find this part. All right. 5-second countdown. Jacks for 1 minute. That's what we're doing. Here we go. Remember, you can do any kind of jack, so just change it up. Don't sit here and do the same thing the whole time. I mean, if you want to start with the jump and you want to go to a knee lift, step hop, skip jack, heel jack, squat jack, marching jack. You can do all kinds of stuff, guys. Kick jack, because it's about the arms here, yeah? All arms all the time. Do. Because 1 minute can be a long time. It can be boring. Change it up. Challenge yourself. All right. Shake it out. Do your heel lifts real quick. We're done. Sorry. I forget y'all can't hear the timer. Pick up your weights. Bicep curls. Remember, you can change the directions you're going. And we will start those. And 3, 2, 1. So remember, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Try not to swing. Make it definite. Definitive, exact, precise. I swallow the source. All right. So from bicep curls here, you can change it to hammer curls, which are also a bicep curl. If you want to get a little extra spicy, then you do palms down and curl. And it kind of goes more to your forearm. So I'm not going to do very many of those. All right. You can take your curl out to that 45-degree. Right here, keeping your elbows plastered in. You can actually go out to the 90-degree and do it there. All right, we've got about 10 seconds left. We'll be putting our weights down. In 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to go to hip hinge position. So go ahead and start by getting yourself in that position. Where do you want to start? We're going to get our feet set. We're going to go ahead and take our hips into the rollback and find those hamstrings now before the timer starts. And we'll actually do count in 3, 2, 1. And we're going to hold this position for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now you begin your pulse. I would give yourself a good 10 seconds before you maybe widen your feet a little bit, take a breath and go a little lower. Focus on your form, make sure your back is in good position. I'm going to widen my stance for myself. That works for me. It doesn't work for all of you, and that is okay. Everybody has to find a challenge in whatever exercise that we're doing. What works for you in this moment? I'm going to take a little breath and sit down a little lower. Coming all the way up allows you to reset yourself so you can push a little deeper if you want to. And we'll finish it out here and we'll change positions. In 3, 2, 1. Do a little heel toe walk in. Shake your legs out. We're going to sit down and do either reverse sit up or knee lift. I recommend some combination of both, using one and both legs. Again, keep yourself from getting bored. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to start with the knee lifts for myself. And then the thing about knee lifts is you can go from the knee lift to the reverse sit up and back down into the knee lift. And these are easy to change into singles by doing one and then the other. Okay. And then just go and do a couple of knee lifts. And then change it into the reverse sit-up. And then into a knee lift. So you can modify this and change it up so that the whole time you're having to think, what am I going to do different? Or if you want to keep it the same the whole time. All right? Everybody has their different idiosyncrasies when they work out. Good. If you wanted to stay with knee lifts, you could add a ball between your knees or a block or even a weight. If you wanted to do that in 3, 2, 1. All right. Give yourself a little rock right here. Grab your weights. We're going to go to overhead press. Go ahead and stand up for this one so you can kind of shake everything out. And remember, on overhead press, how high do you want to lift today? Start low in the W for 3, 2, 1, and just start short. Start, from shoulders to top of your head. As you get loosened up, take it a little higher. So do it like incremental, do it like steps. If you can see yourself in your monitor, take it steps up. I've got to watch out for my fan so I don't stick my hands up in my fan blades. Okay. And then I'm going to walk it back down till it's lower. And then I'm going to go back up again. So it's just a way to challenge yourself to do the same lift. Give yourself a little different kind of goal. Now, if you can't lift straight up, you can always push out at that slight incline. Okay. You can even do a forward push if you can't go overhead. You need to work the different muscles, but you don't need to overwork. Some people have shoulder work issues. You don't want to overwork. In 3, 2, and 1. All right. Keep one weight with you. Sit down in your chair, and you're going to sit down all the way back. All right. Hold the weight by the head. We're doing a Roman twist. And you're going to twist and pretend like somebody's taking the weight from you. Ready? So you'll twist and come back. Twist and come back. So you're using the chair. You're going to pretend to pass that weight to somebody. So you have to move your arm. You may have to push it. What does it take for you to get that turn to get it to somebody else? All right? Now you notice I'm picking up one hand. I get all the way over it, and then I pick the hand up so I can push and hand off. What's going to work for you? So this is a good spinal rotation one. You don't have to overdo with what's going on. Keep going. My my pack and the chair are having issues with each other. The chair is trying to eat my battery pack. So I'm going to have to scoot forward a little bit. But this allows you to bring your shoulders across. You're still using your abs. In 3, 2, 1. Pick up your other weight. Come to the forefront of your chair. I will scooch my chair back so my feet are in where they want to be. So you can have your feet together for challenge. Feet here for regular. Feet wide apart for balance. I'm going to just kind of go here. We're going to go down towards the floor in 3, 2, 1. So you're doing that side lift. And it's not fast because it's a long way down. So you want to give your spine time to accommodate, acclimate. You want it to acclimate. You want it to have enough bendy to accommodate the movement, right? So you can eventually get as close to the floor as you can. Whether you touch the floor is irrelevant, as long as you're keeping your shoulder even with your hips. You want to open your feet for a little bit more bracing. That works too. Feet together for the challenge means you're more likely to tilt over, but it works both ways. So you can move your feet around. Find what works for you. Good. Excellent job, guys. We'll be done in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and stand up and put our weights away. All right. Make sure everything's where it needs to be. Let's push our chairs out of the way. And what I would like for us to do is we're going to go back to our color grid with our towel. And we're going to use that as the beginning of our cool down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in there and I'm going to take it down to 40. So this, what you're going to do is you're going to step into your lunge a bit, and you're really going to use the towel to stretch and return. So by doing it 40, you have the time to get into it, stretch, and return. So that's what we're going to do. If I actually put it on color instead of clock. Hello. All right, so she's going to start with green. I'm doing the color grid opposite to me. I'm doing it the same way as you. So if it looks like I'm doing the same thing and it's, just don't worry about it, okay? Don't try to copy me. You know where green is. Green is here. Yellow's here. All right, she's going to start with green. Green. Blue. Big stretch and back. Red. Yellow. Again with the yellow. Green, big stretch. Red. Blue. Yellow. Blue. Red. Green. Again with the green. Yellow. Blue. Big stretch. Red. Green. Red. Yellow. Blue. Red. Yellow. Blue. Green. Keep going. Blue. Yellow. Green. Red. Blue. Green. Red. Yellow. Green. Blue. Yellow. Red. Red again. Blue. And yellow. All right, go ahead and put your body towel down. Shake your hands out. All right, let's do a quick head to toe. So start with fingertips. You want to kind of claw finger here, open and close. Rotate your wrists. Rotate your elbows. And the other way. Take your hands out to big open and squeeze those shoulder blades. And while the shoulder blades are holding, turn your chin to one side as far as it can go and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Duck your chin for just a moment. And up. Go to the other side, to the right, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to center. Lift your chin. And come back to neutral. Turn your hands over. Press them back and grab a wrist. You're going to take your elbows back. Be mindful of what's going on. So you're still squeezing those shoulder blades for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your hands and slide them down and curl your shoulders forward and clasp and pull. Drop your chin for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it up right into a shoulder roll. 2, 3, and 4. And let's go ahead and do our knee heel lifts for 8. I can't count at this point. And then 8 of these, 8 knees. We're just ending the song with these guys. Ending the song, ending the set, and the song. Give yourself a good shake out. All right, you guys, thank you very much for joining me today. and we will catch you on the flip side.